Hello students, welcome to Himani Coaching Center. Today we will do questions related to circles for class 10th ICSE board. So before we start the question, let us quickly understand some of the theorems which we would be using while doing questions on circles. So if this is O, center of the circle, and AB is a chord, and if we join AOB, then we say that angle AOB is angle made by the chord at the center. Okay. So we say angle subtended by chord AB at center. Now if we take any other point on the circumference and join that, so that becomes angle ACB, which is angle subtended by chord AB at circumference. Okay, and the first theorem is related to this only, that angle made at the center is always twice the angle made at the circumference by the chord. How do we know the chord? So this A and B here, and A and B is the chord, and that is what you should always look for in the diagram. So that is our first theorem, that angles made by the chord in the same segment are equal. Now, what are the segments here? See, this part is called minor segment, and this one is called major segment inside. Okay. The other thing, if I join another point and let me name it ADB, then according to this theorem, we will say that angle ADB is half of AOB, and which is true for angle ACB also, which gives us the second theorem, which tells us that angles made by the chord in the same segment are equal. Okay, so that is the theorem which we should be aware. Also, if we have got a quadrilateral, four of whose vertices lie on the circumference of the circle, then that quadrilateral is called a cyclic quadrilateral. And the theorem is that the diagonally opposite angles, like angle A plus angle C here, would add up to 180. Likewise, angle B plus angle D is equal to 180. So this is the theorem related to cyclic quadrilateral. The point which you need to keep in mind is all the four vertices should lie on the circumference of the circle. Now, if I give you this diagram and I ask you if it is cyclic or not, you can see that there are four vertices. All of those are lying exactly on the circumference. So, is it a cyclic quadrilateral? Yes. But if we get this diagram and you have this shape, so can you see that just A, B, C, they are on the circumference. This is not. So, this is not a cyclic quadrilateral. Keep this thing in mind because this is one of the most common mistake which students do in the exam. So it would be good for you to know that. Now coming to other theorem is, if we have a circle with center O and we have a tangent, okay, PQ, and if we join OQ, OQ is the radius, then angle between radius and tangent is always 90 degree. Also, from any exterior point, we can draw only two tangents to a circle. So let us say from P, I have drawn PQ and PR. Then the theorem is PQ is equal to PR. We can solve this by show this by congruency. But for now, let us understand the theorem. And if we look at this, this should be 90, this is 90. So QORP is a quadrilateral, and sum of the angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degree, out of which Q is 90, R is 90. So what would be the sum of P and O? So angle O plus angle P will always be 180 degree. So in MCQs, if you ever get this angle is 45 and you are asked this, you can just do 180 minus that and get the answer. Another important uh, concept which needs to be known is, if I join OP, okay, if I join OP, then angle POQ is always equal to angle ROP. We say tangents drawn from the same external point subtend equal angle at the center. Basically, OP is bisecting angle QOR. Okay, so angle POQ, which is this angle, is equal to angle ROP, or POR means the same. Also, the both these tangents PQ and PR are equally inclined to OP. What does that mean? It simply means that this angle and this angle are equal. So angle QPO is also equal to angle RPO. Okay. So these are some of the theorems which you should be aware before we get into questions related to circles. Now let us go to the questions, and with this knowledge we should be able to handle the questions. Now let us look at question number 1, which is question 20. Here it says, in the given figure, O is the center of the circle, tangents A and B meet at C. If angle ACO is 30 degree, find angle BCO. We just did that theorem. If you look at this angle and this angle, they should be equal. Why? Because AC and BC are equally inclined to OC. So our answer would be angle BCO is also equal to 30 degree. Okay? Why? You simply have to say AC and BC are equally inclined to OC. Okay, that is the theorem which we just discussed. Now, if this is 30, then this whole angle should be 60 degree. And now we are asked what is angle AOB. Now, again, we just saw if this is 90, this is 90. So you can actually write to show the step that 90 plus 90 plus angle AOB plus 60 degree, which is angle ACB, is equal to 360 degree, and we can say angle sum property of a quadrilateral. So basically, angle AOB, you can see, is just 180 minus 60 degree, which is 120 degree. Okay, we can just do this. You might need to show this step in the exam, because if it is more than one marker, they would want to see the step. That's why I just did that. Otherwise, we can directly say angle AOB plus angle ACB equals 180 degree and write this. Okay. Now comes the next question, which is, we are asked to find angle APB. Now, the best thing to look at these question is, first figure out which is the chord here. Can you see AB is the chord or arc? So let us put A here, B here, and you can just join this. Now, can you see AB is making this angle at the center, which is angle AOB, which is 120 degree, and AB is making angle APB at the circumference. So what will we write? We will simply say angle APB is half of angle AOB, and hence it is half times 120 equals 60 degree. What is the reason? You have to write the reason. So you will simply say angle at the circumference equals half angle at the center by chord, and that is our answer. Okay, by chord. Okay, excuse me for my writing, there is less space there. So this is how we will do this question. Now let us look at the second question. Just a second. So for now, I don't need this. So maybe I can just get rid of this. You can play the recording to see the question. Let us bring this question here now. Here we are given this question that calculate angle x, y, and z if x by 3 equals y by 4 equals z by 5. Whenever we are given something like this, our first job is these are ratios. So if x by 3 is equal to y by 4, which is equal to z by 5, we will say let all of these be equal to k. So that means x is equal to 3k, y is equal to 4k, and z is equal to 5k. Now let us look at this question. X is here, z is here, y is here. Now, can you see this angle is going to be x? Why? Vertically opposite angle. So we can simply say angle BCP is equal to angle DCQ, vertically opposite angles, and therefore that is equal to x. Now, if we look at this angle and triangle BPC, so angle ABC is exterior angle, okay? And what is exterior angle theorem? Let us quickly recap that. So this is exterior angle, and if this is angle 1 and 2, so we always say exterior angle equals sum of interior opposite angles. So this is what it would be. So if I try to make it, it is like this. So exterior angle E equals sum of interior opposite angles. That's the theorem which we are going to use. Now let us figure this out. We will say that angle ABC is equal to x plus y. What are we doing? We are using exterior angle theorem in triangle CFB. Also, if you look at this triangle now, what will happen? We will get angle ADC, which is equal to x plus z. Again, exterior angle theorem. Now the triangle is DCQ. Now let us look at the shape ABCD. Can you see A, B, C, and D all lie on the circumference of the circle? So ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. And if ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral, what is the property we just learned? In a cyclic quadrilateral, diagonally opposite angles add up to 180 degree. So that means this angle plus this angle should be 180 degree. So we'll simply write that at angle ABC plus angle ADC should be equal to 180 degree. Okay. Now what is angle ABC? It is x plus y. What is angle ADC? X plus z. So let us do that. So we will have x plus y plus x plus z, which is equal to 180 degree. And now we just need to solve for, just a second. We just need to solve this, and what we will do, we will have 2x plus y plus z equals 180 degree. Now what is x? 3k. So 2 into 3k is 6k plus 4k plus 5k is equal to 180 degree because y is 4k, z is 5k. So you get 15k equals 180 degree, and hence k is 180 divided by 15, which happens to be 12. So now let us find value of x. So x would be what? 3 times 12, which is 36. Y equals 4 times 12, which is 48. And z equals 5 times 12, which is 60. Okay. So if you are watching this video for the first time and have not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, like it, share it with your friends, and always press the bell icon because we are committed to help you in your journey in excelling in boards by simplifying concepts and amplifying your confidence. Thank you. Have a nice day, study well, and take good rest. Thank you.